everyone, today we're going to talk about Chapter 4's assignment, the wraparound plan. So you're going to be given a choice of two case studies. One is a student who has internalizing behaviors and the other is a student who has externalizing behaviors. The age is not given, and that's on purpose. I want you to choose the age that you plan on working with. So if you plan on working with elementary students, then make your student an elementary level. If you plan on working with high school, make them high school. If you plan on working with adults, then choose an adult. There are some specific behaviors that are in those case studies, but you also can add whatever you want to add. So if you have a passion for kids who have substance abuse, then you can make that kid have a substance abuse disorder. If you're really interested in working in the juvenile justice system and you want to work at, let's say, a juvenile detention center, then you can make that your setting instead of a school. I do want this to be functional for you as well as having some intent for you to learn. So typically when we talk about wraparound services, we're talking about services that extend into the home. So somebody who has outside counseling services, and then they might have somebody who comes to the home as a case manager. However, these also do extend into the school system. So you're going to fill out this form, and you're going to do it for the student that you're thinking. So the name, the school, the outside agency, the grade, and then you're going to choose what school services they receive. You're going to then provide a summary of what the student is doing at school. So what do their behaviors look like? How often are they occurring? With what frequency? What intensity? And then you're also going to explain what the services are doing to work on those areas. So for example, if I have a student whose issue primarily is property destruction, he rips everything up and throws things when he doesn't want to do work, then I would talk in here about how he has social work services, they have a behavior intervention plan, and they're working on having him take a break instead of ripping up the papers when he has an academic task that he doesn't want. If the student has a behavior plan, then you're going to talk a little bit about the behavior plan. What behavior is being targeted, what's the replacement behavior, and what strategies are you using to teach that replacement behavior. And then here are the outside services. So this is really going to depend on whether you want to tailor your student to some area of interest. So you're going to choose all the services that they currently receive, and you're going to provide a summary of what those services look like outside. And then a list of current medications. As we know, many students who have emotional behavioral disorders do have medications that they're taking. And then here we're going to have our coordination of services. So what is the behavior or the area of concern? And then what strategy and service is each agency, the school and the outside agency, going to use to keep that, to work on that and keep that behavior down? So you may fill out all 5 of these. You might fill out 1, you might fill out 2. I gave you 5 slots. You don't have to fill them all out. So this is going to give you a nice little break from writing since you guys have written papers for me for the last 2 weeks. So I am going to move this point value down from 100 to 50 though. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to email me or set up office hours.